The Chairman and Managing Director of Oil India, Ranjit Rath, is joining us here. India Energy Week 2026. Many thanks for speaking
Thank you
to
very
business
much for
today.
having me.
Lot of conversations, but and you've given such an enhanced overview of what's happening with Oil India. Prime Minister did mention that we need a lot of investment. That was a key takeaway. We want $100 billion or so. That's the kind of FDI that we want. Just give us an overview of what's happened throughout day one, because a lot of MOUs have been signed. We've spoken of oil exploration abroad, overseas in Canada. That bilateral has been spoken of, and also critical minerals. So, first off, day one, and what all should be expected from Oil India's perspective.
First of all, thank you very much for having me. It has been an excellent day one. And as usual, IEW remains a coveted event now. This is the fourth edition. We are getting immensely benefited. This has been my observation. Today, this year, we had an excellent engagement. We spoke about the future exploration landscape as India as a destination with couple of international majors. We also highlighted the current portfolio that Oil India is having. Currently, we have about 1 lakh square kilometer of exploration acreage, out of which 60% belongs to deep and ultra-deep water exploration acreage, 55% to be precise. And also, we are carrying out shallow water explorations in Andaman Nicobar and in Kerala Konkan. So discussions did happen around that. And then we also shared with the prospective partners the active seismic data acquisition that we have recently completed in the form of 2D seismic in our Mahanadi and KG Basin deep water block, and 3D seismic is underway. We did discuss during the day some critical mineral opportunities. As part of the National Critical Mineral Mission of Government of India, it identifies two buckets primarily. One is thrust in exploration domestic, and while the extractive metallurgy is something which we need to work on, overseas asset acquisition is also another facet. So Oil India, considering the fact that we have deep understanding on the exploration landscape, so we saw there is a commonality of understanding as far as oil and gas is concerned and critical mineral is concerned. So we identified about 6 to 8 of them, not 30 or 24. One of them is lithium. Then we have also picked up one block for potash in Rajasthan through the domestic bidding. We have got a block of graphite and vanadium through domestic bidding. So both these potash and graphite and vanadium are composite licenses for which exploration has kick-started. We did discuss about it. And also,
What's the potential there specifically for
look, as far as composite license is concerned, it comes with a resource number, not a reserve number. So if I am able to give you a number, back of the envelope calculation, basis the data docket that is available, we are looking at about 5 million ton of graphite and 5 million ton of vanadium in terms of resource position, but exploration will give us more clarity. That will help us in taking the FDI for mining. As far as potash is concerned, we are looking at about 25 plus million metric ton, sitting at a depth of 500 meters in Rajasthan. And of course, we did discuss during the day about our biofuel initiatives at NRL. We did discuss about our overseas asset investments with prospective partners. And we also discussed about collaborations to help Oil India Limited to enhance its production.
So, any MOUs that you would like to talk about over the course of the next 2-3 days? ONGC did have 2 or 3 of them with Reliance and shipbuilding. They have 2 joint ventures. IOL, what are you? OIL, what are you expecting?
We are looking at tractions with our prospective partners. One MOU which I can cite is a very crucial for us, very niche and very timely, is our MOU with IOCL for compressed biogas plants, which will be based on municipal solid waste to be located in our urban local bodies in the country, which will actually give a boost to the gas-based infrastructure and also meet the objective of the clarion call of Honorable Prime Minister for Swachh Bharat Mission.
So, Canada, 2 things that he mentioned is that they have 100 years of reserves of oil. That's what Minister Puri said. What is the potential according to you? Just the initial few thoughts that you may have with the conversations that you had with the counterparts of from the Canada side, one on oil and gas and the other on critical minerals. What could be the potential for you to work as far as Kabil is concerned?
So I'm not talking on behalf of Kabil, I'm talking on behalf of Oil India. We did discuss about possible partnerships in the critical mineral space, specifically for REs. We will have more detailed discussions than I'll able to share much. We also talked about technology adoption in oil and gas sector, primarily for production enhancement. Canada is good at that. And Canada is also good in enough resource potential because they are having the fourth largest deposit of oil and gas, about 160 billion barrel of oil, if I remember correctly.
What is the potential of Indian OMCs exploring this pie of oil and gas that Canada has to offer? Like he mentioned, 100 years of reserves. So
We are actually looking at on a different platform. Our prime focus is to do exploration in the country. So we have also reached out to the other Canadian counterparts in terms of possible collaboration to do exploration in India first.
any private players, Canadian private players like
As you would appreciate, I will not take any names because of the confidentiality. So let's wait for that.
so the roadmap for Oil India as well, Energy India Energy Week 2026 we're talking about with respect to ENP, there is a lot of focus, and of course that is one of your core businesses as far as upstream is concerned. Roadmap for Oil India for 2026 after IEW.
I will tell you, Oil India is very clear. We will pursue exploration in deep water and ultra deep water that we have already displayed in OLP 9. We will look at OLP 10. Our preparedness is already there. And it's not Oil India's requirement. The country needs a big commercial discovery and we want to be part of it.
Sure. To be part of it, you obviously have some reliable partners like Total Energy and a couple of others that you mentioned for deep water exploration, etc. Even earlier today, we spoke to ONGC about their Mumbai High and few other deep water exploration areas around that. So, anything on those lines that you would like to talk about that may be on the anvil for?
For Oil India, it will be rank exploration because we also pursue near field explorations to keep our production growing more. I must tell you that since we are handling mature fields, there is an intrinsic drop in production profile. That's about 10%. And last 3 years, we would have noticed we have been successful in arresting those 10% decline and registering a growth on top of it, 2 to 3%. So that will continue through our near field exploration. And this year we have enhanced our drilling efforts also. But our collaboration will focus on primarily on the deep water exploration.
So you've also invited some bids going forward. Could you mention or talk a little bit about that while we were having a conversation with the other journalists?
Which bids?
I think OLP 10.
No. OLP 10 bidding round is currently on, which allows us operators like us to carve out blocks from the existing areas that has been given and submit our bids. So discussions are also on the cards where we are seeking partnerships, whoever will come over and then we can have a joint bid. Otherwise, we are working together and we are hopeful of this OLP 10 bidding round getting concluded and we submit our offers.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.